Hello, it's N60 Sean. Before we get into this faction wars match between Ssundee, Crainer, and DanTDM, Markiplier, and the Five Nights at Freddy's crew, Bendy and Boris, let's show you how we got up to this point in the story. In the previous match, Thea was taking on Alice Angel until the Five Nights at Freddy's crew appeared during the match. Ssundee and Crainer, who were at ringside, went to head off the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. Bendy looked like he was threatening from ringside until DanTDM came to the rescue. Markiplier punched a rather innocent looking Boris, but just a good measure, just to keep Thea extra safe. Thea hit the crane maker on Alice Angel, but then Thea ended up getting kidnapped by the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. Chica squirreling Thea away somewhere, teleporting her out of the arena. Where Thea is, we don't know, and that is what Crundy, DanTDM and Markiplier are going to try and beat out of Bonnie, Springtrap, Bendy and Boris in this Faction Wars match. It's elimination, and Crainer, I don't think he's going to be fussed too much about winning this thing. I think he's going to try and beat the location out of one of these guys, and I don't think he cares who it is, whether it's Bendy, Boris, Springtrap or Bonnie. And as you saw then, he was just using both his feet to try and choke out Springtrap and try and get the location of Thea out of one of these villains. Guys, smash that like button if you are enjoying Season 9 so far. And Crainer just got caught out there with a big old boot from Springtrap. Crainer needs to be careful not to let his emotions get the best of him here. He needs to concentrate on trying the best way to break down the Five Nights at Freddy's crew and not just fly in, fist in fire, and get himself given a beating, as what is precisely happening there as Bonnie and Springtrap with a double team. And wait, hang on, getting a feed. It looks like from the villain's compound. Thea somewhere, one would assume, in the villain's compound, but we know as there's a big Death Valley driver from Bonnie to Crainer. We know that that place is spiraling. It's not just the arena. There's also a psycho circus in there where Vanos and Wildcat are currently being held captive. So what is going to happen to Thea as Crainer fires at Bonnie with a clothesline, and is he going to be able to find out and try and form some sort of rescue mission for Thea in time? We saw that Vanos and Wildcat weren't saved in time. And wait, I know Bonnie sent into the turnbuckles here in a flying dropkick from Crainer and a flying knee to Bonnie as well. As Boris looks like he's poking his little nose in. And look at Crainer using submission moves to try and extract an answer from Bonnie. A camel clutch wrenching the animatronic head of Bonnie right back. But I don't know if that's gonna do anything. But Bonnie looks like he just managed to wriggle out of it, tripping Crainer up. Crainer needs to not do this alone. He's got three very able teammates in the form of Ssundee, Markiplier and DanTDM on the corner, as now Bonnie tags in Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy, who's been a little mischievous son of a gun in the last couple of videos, and it looks like it could be a double team here from Bonnie and Bendy. Stomach buster to Crainer, and I didn't think he got all of that. I think Bendy got as much of that frog splash as he would have liked, but that still would have been enough offense. Crainer, mate, make the tag, son. You're not alone in this. Use your teammates. This whole thing is going to if anyone's going to win here, if it's going to be YouTubers, heroes and villains. Oh, hang on, Bendy's setting up for the Ink Machine here. Crainer in trouble, but Crainer just managing to block it. If he gets hit with the Ink Machine and he's eliminated, he's not going to be any use to anyone. And then hits Bendy down with a clothesline. Teamwork is going to be how this war is won. And a flying dropkick to Bendy. And now Crainer, maybe looking for the Danish cloverleaf here. A Danish cloverleaf to Bendy. And again, Crainer going with that strategy of using submission moves to try and extract the location of Thea from Bendy. Wrenching back that cloverleaf. Where is Chica and the Five Nights at Freddy's crew? Taking Thea. What are the plans? As Bendy goes for the ropes and manages to get a rope break. And the Danish cloverleaf submission hold being broken, in Crainer stomping on probably what is going to be a quite injured back of Bendy. And now implant DDT, or glorious DDT from Crainer, dropping Bendy on his little head. And now Crainer once again going for the Danish cloverleaf, wrenching back on the spine of Bendy. Is Bendy going to be able to make it to the ropes a second time here? And Bendy's tapping. Bendy is tapping out. Bendy is eliminated, but Crainer's not releasing the hold. Crainer wants an answer from Bendy and is wrenching that Danish cloverleaf. Bendy tapping again, and referee Derek Nelson informing Crainer that if he doesn't break the hold, then he's going to be disqualified and eliminated. Wait, now we're back into the villain's compound. And Thea, I mean, we've seen in the past, not good stuff, it happens in this place. Bad things are lurking around. Oh wait, what on earth is that thing? And now Thea has got company, and it doesn't look like it's of the positive variety as Crainer finally makes a tag. Urgency is of the highest order here. These guys need to be dispatched, and a rescue mission needs to be put in place. DanTDM now in the ring. DanTDM with a flying head scissors, taking down Springtrap. It's Thea now, as we've seen, is a savage in a match against Alice Angel. Is now fighting with what looks like Goldface from Twisted Metal, a niche villain in the compound, sparring with Thea, as Springtrap now is the better of DanTDM. Come on, DanTDM, you're better than this, mate. DanTDM, oh god, an uppercut. Oh god, just got shoved down. Has DanTDM just been knocked out? He looks like that he might be out. Oh, Dan, mate. Dan, who's been in a war with a neighbour from Hello Neighbour. Is he at 100% here? Could argue that's not the case. Another double team from Bonnie and Springtrap. And now a nice suplex from Bonnie. And now Crainer and Ssundee looking for the tag. Oh man, Bonnie maybe looking at a Death Valley driver. This could be it. Oh, and DanTDM reverses it into a diamond cutter. A diamond cutter out of nowhere to Bonnie. Hooks the leg. That's 1, 2. And Bonnie kicks out. And now another flying forearm to Bonnie. Bonnie looking in trouble as DanTDM tags in one half of the tag team champions, Ssundee. Ssundee and Crainer, tag team champions. Diamond cutter from DanTDM, who's also Money in the Bank briefcase holder. And now Ssundee going up top here as DanTDM hits Bonnie with the diamond cutter and Ssundee with the Ssundee elbow. And that was one of the ways that the tag team championships were retained against Bendy and Boris. And that's a hook of the leg, and I think that's got to be see you later, Bonnie. 2. And it's 4-2 to the Minecraft Mafia, also featuring Markiplier, who is now being tagged in here. And Springtrap now getting involved in Mark, flying in with an arm drag. The Five Nights at Freddy's crew, Bendy and Boris not looking in a good situation here. As the Minecraft Mafia fighting on instinct, fighting for their friends, and oh no, Thea smashed into a concrete wall. Oh, that is not good. And now Dogface looks like that she might have been getting the advantage here. Markiplier with a neck breaker, snapping the neck down off Springtrap. And now Markiplier could be signalling for the end here. This could be making short work of their Five Nights at Freddy's crew and Bendy and Boris. Markiplier signalling this could be it, could be his finishing move. The phenomenal forearm as Springtrap gets to his feet, and here comes Mark with a phenomenal forearm. That is usually it. And then this is it. Mark hooks the leg. 1, 2, and that's 3. And now Boris is all alone. This is bad news for Boris, and even worse news for Thea, who looks semi-conscious, is now being taken somewhere to a different part of the villain's compound. And the writing's on the wall for Boris here. I mean, Boris has got it in him to beat the tag team champions and DanTDM and Markiplier. Boris knowing he's in trouble. And Crainer, I think there's probably some good in Boris. Is Boris going to reveal where Thea is being captured? And I think Boris is going to spill the beans here and share the location. Wait a second, on the Titantron, the Cola Demon, Hugh and Sprite, the leader of the villains, the Heroes Champion as well, and Crainer has just spotted these 3 who are on the Titantron. Crainer can see this, and Captain Cola, or the Demon, or the Cola Demon we should say, is revealing that Thea, oh my days, Thea is in some sort of chamber with some of the worst villains. She's in there with Chica. It looks like that's Harley Quinn as well. And this is a 4-on-1 situation for Thea inside that chamber. And now, Dogface coming down as well. So it's a 5-on-1 situation in the villain's compound for Thea, which is not good news. But Thea can be released immediately if Crainer does one thing. And that is just one thing, and that is hand over the Tag Team Championships. If Crainer and Ssundee hand over the Tag Team Championships, Thea will be returned. So what is Crainer and Ssundee going to do? Oh no, I think Crainer is just angry, and it's just got Boris taking the Crane Maker out of pure anger from Crainer. I don't think Boris is entirely evil. What is Crainer going to do? Is he going to hand over the Tag Team Championships? He's lit. I mean, it looks like, I don't know what's going to happen. But whatever the decision is going to be, it has to be quick because Thea is in immediate danger. Guys, drop a like if you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit subscribe, and notifications as well to check out the next episode. I've been N60Short. See you for the next episode. Bye-bye.